Hey Queens, it's your girl Rochelle Ford Wilson from Young Mommy Fabulous. I am a transformational feminine essence and self-care coach to the burnt out, overwhelmed mama and mommy boss who is done with being a slave girl and a victim to her life and truly desires to be a queen again. So if you're new to my channel, new to me, basically I am all about self-care, taking really good care of yourself as a modern young mama who is also ambitious and growing her empire. I truly do not believe that you got to burn yourself out. You got to do everything for everybody and literally be the slave girl of your life while you're building your dreams and raising a family. So if you at all, love what I'm talking about, you agree with me, you resonate with my message, I would love to have you over in my Facebook group. That's Fierce Fabulous Millennial Mommy Boss, our tribe on Facebook, or just follow me on Instagram, and that's Young Mommy Fab. So today's episode is like, I'm filming this straight up live because it has just happened. And I really want to share with you, Queens, all about, being really transparent about what has happened in my life, things that I'm learning as I go, because I am just like you. I am an ambitious young mama of two. I'm married. I got my business growing and I'm going through it just like you are. But one thing I do know about myself is that I will always overcome my struggles and I will relay what I learned to my community. So if you're all for it, then let's get started and I'll share with you today. So I really want to talk about joyful presence because this is almost like a hard lesson that I had to come and learn this week. So if you are a part of my tribe or you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen a little snippets here and there, even on my email list, because I shared there as well, about an altercation, shall I say, that transpired this week. And it was all due to me literally doing something that I always advise my queens not to, and that is being overwhelmed, burnt out of your body, out of touch with your inspiration, your intuition, and basically all in your head. So I'll kind of give you the short end of the story, not to bore you, but basically I was having a shitty day, if I can say that. And it was just getting worse and worse and worse. And the reason was not because anything particularly happened to me that day, but I woke up already kind of feeling anxious about my goals, feeling anxious about what's to come, feeling anxious or uncontent with where I wanted to be during that week and my business. And I was like, just basically being hard on myself. So I don't know if you mamas can relate, but there's some times when we are way too hard on ourselves for no reason, because we are going for our dreams. We are doing what we want to do. We are waking up every single day with a purpose and we're going towards it. But sometimes you just wake up feeling like it's not happening fast enough, or damn, like, does it have to take this long? So that was one of my mornings that I had. And to say the least, it was just me being in my head and literally not being content with where I was. So long story short, like I said, I was in my car, I was driving. I actually parked underground somewhere. And when I was coming out, I literally scuffed the whole side of my car. And not like a little scratch, ladies. No. I made a hole in my car door. And I could talk about it now because I already cried my tears. I was crying in the parking lot. But to say what I really want to show you and really bring to this episode is that I was too overwhelmed. I was feeling so low vibe. I was literally being so hard on myself. And I wasn't taking care of myself or my self-care that day. And I literally mashed up the side of my car for being extremely out of touch with my body, out of touch with my intuition, and really just being way too dramatic. So if you ever had a time in your business, in your life, in your marriage, raising your kids where you were just out of touch with the present moment, you were not there, but you were there, and you're just constantly overwhelmed with thoughts that what you have to do next, or where you are in your business or your life where you're not content or happy with, and you ended up doing something stupid that really made a mess. That is what I'm here to talk about today. We do not, as queens, have to be so strung out, so overwhelmed, so burnt out, where we actually are not in that present moment doing what we do. So whether you're with your kids, you're with your man enjoying a beautiful date night, or you're working with a client, or you're at home building your business, you need to be present. And I love the word joyful presence, that statement, because that's actually one of my core desired feelings. And that just basically reminds me that no matter where you are, you're there for a purpose. So enjoy that moment. In that present moment is where change can happen, not when you're overwhelmed, stressed out, thinking about all types of things. No, the present moment is most important. So if you're constantly finding yourself thinking about the past, what you did wrong, what you could have done better, or the future, thinking about if you'll ever get there, how long is it going to take, if it's not coming today or this week, stop and pause and really take time to tune in. And I know it sounds woo-woo, mamas, but it's true. You got to tap into your body, tap into your feminine essence, your intuition, and really think about it. Like, what is my body or my spirit telling me? Like, what do I need to do right now? What type of self-care can you indulge in for that day to really get you out of the present or getting you out of the future or the past, but getting you back into the present. And that's why I love teaching about self-care to my clients. I always tell these mamas who are entrepreneurs as well, you cannot do your best work and serve the world and create the successful business and lifestyle that you love when you are overwhelmed, when you're burnt out, when you're not good for yourself. You're literally stressed out. You're just feeling unmotivated, uninspired, or really tired. And that was me that day. So I could have totally avoided, scuffing off the side of my car if I allowed myself to get back to the present, tune into my body, and give myself some sacred self-care, whatever that be, reading a book, getting a latte at Starbucks, actually meditating and just deeply breathing and calming down and stop thinking about the future or stop thinking about the past and be where I am right now and be joyfully present. So if you can learn anything from today's video is that you do not have to worry about the future. You do not have to worry about what you did in the past. Your only work as a queen of your life and business is to stay focused in the present moment. Be joyfully expecting the best to come, but at the same time being happy and content with where you are and how long it took you to get there. So we all did the work on ourselves and we continue to do the work on ourselves. But where you are right now is exactly where you need to be. You ain't got to be nowhere else. So take my lesson, heed that advice, ladies, because you do not want to F up your car and have to pay thousands of dollars like I do now. Right? So I thought I would just share that with you, queens. I hope you have an amazing, amazing weekend. It's actually my birthday this weekend. Monday. It's the 26th of March, but we are starting the celebrations early in the house. So me and my hubby are off to the Niagara Falls for the weekend. And it's a really good time because mama needs to get away and clear her head and give herself some feminine self-care and fun with her hubby. So whatever you do, definitely stay present, be joyful, and know that you don't have to constantly be in overwhelm. You do not have to be stressed out. Your business, your goals, your desires will happen, but only when you're in a state of flow. And that's why feminine essence, self-care is really important for us mompreneurs. All right, mamas, so have an amazing rest of your week, and we will talk next week. Mwah. Bye.